Dave, it feels so nice out here. It's a little overcast, but there's a breeze. We're not sweating. We're out here with David Whitwam from Whitwam Organics in the Good Day garden. And boy, you have done a lot of cleaning up. But what's happened here? What happened to our garden?
Our garden turned into a construction site. So I started working on this last week with Russell. And basically, our wood is kind of getting near the end of its life. We have cedar, and typically on wood beds, the first thing to go is going to be your corners.
Right.
So I have a cinder block here just to show you guys. If I pull the cinder block away, this whole thing just falls out.
It's heartbreaking.
Yep.
You love this garden.
So kind of my quick fix on these that'll extend the life. If the wood's still solid, but the corners are going out, this is a 5-inch vinyl fence post. And I basically just took a chop saw and I cut them in various lengths, because these are like two different size beds that I have. Okay. But I have two different lengths because, like, you can see this one wouldn't fit, like, because of the sidewalk. So I'll use this shorter one here on the corner. So a couple things we got to do. This is the old corner wood for extra support. So I'd have to rip all this corner wood out, you know, and then there's going to be screws in here that was holding it in that I'm going to have to remove as well. And so kind of once we get this corner all cleaned up, I've prepped the other one over here. So we'll move on over here.
Okay.
So again, I got the cinder block pushing the wood in, and then I got a new 4x4 that I put in here, and you can see the vinyl piece on the outside. It kind of wraps around, and then I just drill some 3-inch screws right in it. So basically the vinyl is holding the corner together, and then this new wood inside the corner is holding the screws. Because this wood is so rotten, if I just screwed into it, the screws just spin.
And see, and it kind of brings us into our viewer question. I want to kind of pull it in early because it fits into this. Obviously, cedar is not the best kind of wood to make a container with. But we have this question from our viewer, Sean. He wants to know what kind of wood he can build a raised garden with. And I have to tell you, we can't have it looking like this. Do you feel like ultimately it's going to need to be replaced?
Yeah, we'll probably be replacing this one just because it's out here, out in front, and we'll have these vinyl pieces. But, you know, for a homeowner in someone's home garden, this will probably buy them another year, 2 years before they have to completely replace the wood. But the cedar, I do like the cedar. It's what I would consider to be 100% organic. Because it's not treated at all, and for untreated wood, this is actually held up very well.
That's true.
But it's extremely expensive. This stuff is probably 5 times the cost of pressure-treated wood. Which is what our back... So the back bed's built out of pressure-treated wood. So I always give my customers the option. Those are chemicals. It's a copper-based chemical, but they are safe. So many years ago, pressure-treated wood was treated with copper arsenic, so it had arsenic in it, and so it could be unsafe. Now, like landscaping timbers and railroad ties, those can still have unsafe things in them. But the new pressure-treated wood is safe to build a garden with and plant your food with. It doesn't leach into the soil, and it lasts way longer, and it's way cheaper. So a lot of people will also build out of cinder blocks. I don't like cinder blocks. Apparently they're not made out of cinder anymore, but I've heard that they could be. So if I use any type of blocks, I use landscaping blocks. So if you use blocks, landscaping blocks. If you use wood, don't use landscaping wood. Got it.
We got to fix this, though. This can't. We love this garden. We're going to get it tied up.
Oh, we'll get it tied up and planted and short
By the way, the watermelon was fantastic.
Oh, yay.
It was delicious.
I know. It's so good.
All right. Sean, thank you for sending your question in. And if you guys have a question for Doug, if you want to ask him anything, David, send it to goodday@foxtv.com.